auditioning for a spot on the Abby Lee Dance Company's competition team. I've seen everybody dance. 2:30. Congratulations!
Your first day.
It's my first day.
Your reputation precedes you.
You saved those tears for your pillow in your room alone. You know what?
Abby.
The kid needs somebody. She's not that swift.
How dare you?
Girls, you have to get it together. How come I'm the only one that gets aggravated?
But
Kelly,
you're the
you
only
know.
one that hasn't had a child.
No, but I had a mother and a father, and if they looked at me one time, I knew.
Oh, don't even go there, you whore.
Coming up on Dance Moms, this weekend, we are headed to Columbus, Ohio. You know who lives in Ohio?
Candy apples!
I want you to make applesauce.
It's gonna be the battle of the turns versus the inchworm.
This is about you getting an Abby Lee Dance Company jacket or going back to the regular classes.
You think those girls were 9 and 10 years old?
No, I don't think they were 9 and 10, and I'm a little worried. I think you should be worried too.
Get up, get on the floor. My world is with my girls, living on the dance floor.
Girls, let's go. Come on, girls. Let's go. All in all, I would call North Carolina mediocre. They were cute. The costumes were adorable. They were sloppy. I want to start off talking a little bit about Dance Troupe in Greensboro, North Carolina. That was not the group in Lake Tahoe that just won a national championship. Obviously, cute still works in the Carolinas. Kendall, you did your solo. Scared to death. That face was not an Abby Lee Miller face, that's for certain.
Well, Abby, that was her first time.
Shh, we don't get to talk. It's my turn. This weekend, we are headed to Columbus, Ohio. You know who lives in Ohio?
Candy apples!
We are going there, and she will be at the competition.
Kathy,
Surprise!
she's like a cold sore that just keeps coming back like, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And you're like, God, go away already.
I don't want any squawking between the mothers. You are all on the same team, and we're all gonna take a bite out of that big apple. All right, we're gonna start with the pyramid. On the bottom, Kendall, you were on probation. That means that I am watching you like a hawk. Do you understand me?
I'm really sad that I'm at the bottom of the pyramid because I thought I did my best.
Mackenzie, I keep giving you little parts. Your dancing is not up to where the rest of the girls are. When Maddie was 7, she could have done the choreography. Brooke, you knew the number, but the crying and the hysteria, that's not a young adult. Paige, you did a nice job this weekend. Then on the bus coming home, we told you to sit down 32 times. I counted. That's 31 too many.
Every single one of them were
But it
playing
doesn't
on the
make
bus.
it right. She's your daughter.
Yell at them too.
No matter what I do, my kids are always gonna be at the bottom of the pyramid. I just think it's Abby's way of torturing me.
Nia, I left you here in the same spot that you were in last week. Maybe somebody from Nia's family could show up at the competition and watch her and clap for her. Next, we have Chloe. Chloe, you did a great job. And at the top of the pyramid is Maddie. You did a great job. I've seen you dance better. I want you to be exactly where you were in Lake Tahoe. Every single person is gonna be in the group dance. It is called Bad Apples. It's a little 40s, has a little novelty, but it's a little Katy Perry. It's a little kicked up. So I want the pinup girl look. We have the rat, we have the snood.
I'm not putting a rat in my hair. And a snood? What's a snood?
If you don't know what a rat and a snood is, go Google it and figure it out. When you go on stage for that competition, you better be on fire. Brooke, you're doing a solo. Kathy has a girl entered your age. I want you to make applesauce out of that kid. Backstage, freak that kid out. I want that kid in tears before she ever steps on that stage. All right, candy apples, applesauce. Squish them. All right, moms, you're dismissed. Girls, spread apart. Let's warm up and start doing the number. Let's go. Music.
How are you?
Good Lord.
I just want to say, stand up tall.
So what did you think of your first pyramid?
Yeah, you never know. I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't think she'd be on the
bottom.
Yeah, but Jill, you're new. Like,
I know, I know, but I thought that was a lot of pressure on a little kid.
Kendall absolutely should be on the bottom of that pyramid. I think Kendall should take a permanent residency at the bottom of the pyramid. We've been dealing with this one for a long time. You've got like 3 days under your belt, sister. Get used to the bottom row.
I do this. Big. Little. The number we're doing for Rising Star is called The Bad Apples. It's a 1940s number, a little Andrews Sisters, a little Katy Perry, and also a little jab to Kathy from Candy Apple.
3 days, she learned a solo. They switched the music the night before.
That's what we do every week.
My kid still has no music.
I just don't understand why she couldn't have thrown her a little bone.
Jill was up there bitching because Kendall was at the bottom. I just don't get it. I've been at Abby's studio for 30 years, and my kids are always at the bottom. She's already starting off on a bad foot.
I don't think it's fair for her to put the new kid who did a solo and did well at the bottom of the pyramid.
But do you think it's okay for a kid who's been here for 9 years to be put at the bottom of the pyramid?
Basically, Nia, Chloe, or Maddie have to be bumped down in order for it to be okay, is what I'm hearing.
Well,
That's what I'm hearing.
In order for Kendall to go up, someone on top has to go down. Who has to go down? Is it Nia? Is it Chloe? Is it Maddie? I had an idea of who she suspected should be at the bottom of the pyramid.
It's so subjective.
Better than Nia?
Well, I think had Kendall and Nia competed directly against each other, I do. I mean, I'm just being honest, Holly.
Kendall was the star at her studio, and now she's not the star. And I think that's really hard for Jill to handle.
You say you want to be accepted and you want to be part of the group, but then you come in here and like you can't lay down the gauntlet saying my kid's better than all of your kids. I kind of think of this group a little bit like a sorority. Like you pledge a little bit, you kind of like you sit back, you pay your dues, and then you get to the top. Like I don't think you can come in here expecting to be like, boom, I'm at the top because I say so.
I think she deserves it.
We all work.
I can't worry about your kids. I gotta worry about mine.
Don't worry about my daughter. I'm
can't.
just telling you, she's not gonna give you everything because she doesn't give me everything, and I've been here a whole hell of a lot longer than you. So wait a minute, but you're in your honeymoon period. You probably could get away with talking to her, where the rest of us could never say a word. You might be able to catch her ear and like speak your piece.
Do I interrupt this class?
I suggested that Jill go down and talk to Abby because I think everyone needs a little initiation when you join our group, and the best way to get that is to go right in there and tell Abby Miller how you feel.
Hold 8, flick it 1, point your feet, Mackenzie.
Gosh.
Okay, ready? Go, whoa.
Abby, I need to talk to you. Can we have 2 minutes? 2 minutes?
But you shouldn't even be in here with those shoes on. Jill doesn't understand how the dynamics in my studio work. She's been at this a long time. She spends thousands of dollars on competition entrance fees when she should have been spending all that money on technique classes.
Does anybody have any popcorn?
You really need to go stay with the other mothers.
I just wanted to talk to you about Kendall. Give me a minute.
Maddie, count it up.
We played by your rules.
Right.
I'm a little disappointed that Kendall's at the bottom of the pyramid. Abby, I need to know what you need from me to get her up. She's
I
a
don't
platinum
need
dancer.
anything from you. Ladies, I don't hear anybody counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and look at her feet, they're not even together. Look at her feet, they're still not together.
Kendall, squeeze your feet, honey. Put your ankles together.
We can't have honey. Leave it up to me.
I will.
She
I
will
will.
sink or she will swim.
And I'm counting on you.
Right. Just
And
like
I have faith
just
in
like
you, and
you're
my
gonna pay a
trust
lot
is
of money
in
to
you.
go to Harvard. Someone's gonna be the valedictorian, and thousands of other people aren't.
I liked watching Abby shut Jill down just because Jill definitely has ulterior motives. I think she'll do anything to get Kendall ahead.
Does everyone want to be at the top of the pyramid?
Well,
Okay,
all right.
let's go.
All right. Work it.
Now is the time for us to show our technique. Keep our toes pointed, straight knees, keep everything nice and tight. We're gonna get busy.
I haven't seen any of the dance moms since we came back from LA, and LA was really humiliating for me. But, you know, I had to brush myself off and get a game plan, and when the dance moms from Abbey Lee Dance Center see us, they are gonna be blown away.
Yeah, see, that's beautiful.
about Jill? Oh. Being mad that Kendall's at the bottom of the pyramid.
Hello, you're brand new.
Oh, I'm a team player, but I can't worry about your girls. Kelly and I are at lunch, and of course, the main topic of conversation is the new girl. I forgot, I brought something to show you. I have a book from a competition from a few years ago.
Oh, you're kidding me?
Because I keep my books. Chloe, Maddie, and Kendall all danced in the same age group against one another solos. And Jill never remembered our girls beating her daughter. I remember. Chloe was actually 3, Maddie was 1, Kendall was 10.
Are you gonna take that and show her tonight?
I might.
Oh, I think you should.
She doesn't know what she's messing with, because I got these books for years back. So if she wants to play that game, I'll pull them all out. I think there's more to Jill's story than meets the eye. I think that we all need to do a little digging and find out why she's a studio hopper and why all of a sudden she's knocking on our door when she's lived down the street from us for years. I think there's a lot to be learned about Jill, and I think it's better to know what you're dealing with than to be blindsided. Anyone who talks like this all the time just can't be trusted.
Brooke's routine, Garden of Eden, is a lyrical acrobatic routine, and she's really gonna impress the judges. She's gonna leave everybody wanting more. That hit is like the drop. What is that? The word on the street is that Kathy has entered somebody directly against Brooke as far as age goes. So Brooke needs to go out there and show everybody that she is flawless.
As you know, we've just added the Abby Lee Dance Company as part of our repertoire of enemies, and particularly Brooke. Brooke is a title winner, just like you. Is she a 2-time title winner like you? No.
I think that my main message to Abby is, yes, she's a very good dance studio, and so are we.
You're wondering what's going on, head.
Is Abby the only person that has a dance studio that is successful? No. Kathy has a dance studio that's very successful too.
Brooke over here, I think her forte is like laying on the floor and then crawling around on her neck. But you, on the other hand, have these amazing combination pirouettes. And Miss Vivi, Erica is gonna look at you. She's gonna look at you. That's your cue, okay? Don't be sitting over here sleeping. You gotta dance like you want a puppy. You gotta earn your puppy. Now's the time, okay? That was our deal, yes? Now's the time to earn our puppy. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Okay, we ready? Oh my God, I did that?
Yeah. I cut my finger on my mom's wing. I hope I can still dance.
Okay, let's go. Just a minor tragedy.
5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Play when you land. Turn out. Turn out.
Oh my God, I know what I wanted to show you. I was going through Chloe's shelf, and I found the book from the competition that we were talking about.
Oh, which one? Oh,
The one that we were saying, yeah, and I have all the scores written down from that competition. Chloe was 3rd, Maddie was 1st, but Kendall was 10th. So,
Christy brought the program book to show it to Jill because she wants her to know my daughter is gonna be a threat to you.
But you don't care about winning. I'm not gonna let them get to me. Even if they're intimidated by me or my little 8-year-old, I'm gonna make it work.
I like these ones.
yeah.
Do you guys want to see?
It's just like starting.
Where did you find Snoods? Oh, that's the rat.
That's the rat.
Ew. I did not want us to be able to find these things. Abby has us wearing a rat. A rat is a foam thing that you roll your hair in, and it makes you look kind of like George Washington. It's the ugliest thing ever. When you saw how ugly those were, why would you purchase them?
Okay.
You go, you tell her you looked, and they didn't have them.
Let's go show her.
Jill needs to learn. You just tell Abby we don't know where they're at, we can't find them, and then you don't have to wear them.
Like, oh, if this is what Abby wants, if I get it, maybe I'll move up the pyramid.
Exactly.
Help her.
All the other moms
yeah.
will complain
and
about
these two are
it.
like, do my hair. Are we at a junior high sleepover? Can you do my hair? Do my hair. I think Jill is really trying to make an effort to appear as a team player at this point because it's all she has. She wants to be a member of the team, and her position is very precarious. So I think once she becomes a member of the team, the tides are gonna turn a little bit with Jill.
Paige, what are you doing? Okay, let's just go again. Let's do it again.
I'm gonna go in and give my kids their props. And then,
Oh, do you have the hat?
yes. And I'm just gonna say, they can run
They're
them
lining
now.
up, Cal.
Maddie, no more stupid mistakes up there. What are you doing?
Are they running solos?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put these props in here.
Kelly, if she's 13,
Next time you
let
can come
her
up and get
carry
this.
it herself.
She didn't know I brought a hat.
Whatever,
So
you're just
how's she gonna
wasting
bring
more
her own
time.
hat?
You want me to run the
Well, you're
solos?
yelling at me for bringing them the stuff that they need. Do you want us to be
Right now,
hands-on moms? Because you just told Nia her mom didn't love her.
I want you to be gone, and I want to get the two 14-year-olds that came to the audition
Go
and
ahead.
put them in the
Throw
dance.
me out.
Yay!
Throw me out. Go right ahead.
Go. Kelly has absolutely no right to interrupt a classroom. Nobody pays that much money. No one. She drunk? What is going on? Don't come down here again. You're humiliating your kids.
Who the hell is she to ask me if I'm drinking in front of a dance
I think
class?
that's where you cross.
That
the
is
line.
not
The difference is
correct.
to do that in front of someone
Whether I was
else.
drinking or not, it's none of her damn business. And to say it in front of my children
That
is ridiculous.
awesome.
Watch the Glee set. Turn it out.
She wonders why my kids want to do other things. I mean, would you want to go to your extracurricular activity and do nothing but get yelled at? I mean, it's supposed to be fun.
I was so frustrated. I feel like I should stick up for myself, but no matter what I do, she still keeps torturing me and torturing my kids.
Don't be sad.
I kind of feel like I'm between a rock and a hard place. I want my kids to stay there at the studio because they love it there, but I'm not doing my job as a mom by letting her treat them that way. I just can't take it anymore.
I just
loves
don't
her
know
more than
why
anybody.
I
Let your
let my
apples
kids do this. I'm torturing my kids.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, stop. Stop. I want to talk about that. From you two, I'm getting this. That's not what I want. I want these shoulders down, so you would stick your hip out instead of giving me this, which looks really stupid.
I came up with a new plan to come back with a vengeance. This competition is on my home turf, and those dance moms aren't gonna know what hit them.
Stop looking at me. Look at me with your ears.
Girls, come on, listen to me. Tomorrow, you are leaving for competition, and you're all acting like a bunch of 3-year-olds like your first recital costume. Stop. Get over there, start working on the number.
I'm feeling kind of happy that we get to go in Ohio and compete against the Candy Apples. I mean, I don't really care if we don't win, but I think we will win.
Ew, are those our costumes?
Not my favorite.
Wait till we put the snoot on.
Oh, ugly. That's not very Katy Perry. And then we're gonna wear a snood and a rat.
Abby wants us to go and make applesauce out of the candy apples, but here we are with an ugly costume, rats and snoods, and we're doing 40s moves.
You think she'll be rude to me?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's guilty by association.
She'll be like, oh, you're replacing me in the group. I would expect nothing less from Kathy than her shenanigans that she pulls. I wouldn't be surprised if she comes backstage and tries to like steal costumes off of our kids' backs that we paid for, or if she tries to get out of us what music we're using. Like, although those are last year's tricks, I'm sure Kathy will have something new up her sleeve.
Well, she's after Brooke this week, so.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Bring it.
Mia, your garage jeté changed directions.
What's the word?
What about the world's ugliest costumes?
Nothing about that, but Abby wants Jill and Holly downstairs.
Why?
Crap. We're gonna find out.
Rehearsals aren't going as well as I would like. I had to call Holly and Jill down. I wanted them to see with their own eyes what Nia and Kendall keep doing wrong. Watch Nia, watch this jump. It's a split jeté chain stretch. Did you see that front foot? Completely flexed. And watch. Look at Kendall's feet never are together.
So, did you find anything out about Jill? Well, she's down there. You can speak freely.
Did she mention to you, like, why all of a sudden she decided to come here?
She said she's wanted to come here for years. But I said,
I don't
why
believe that for 1 minute. She lives down the street, and yet she drove an hour in each direction.
6 years.
I just think she gets tired of studios.
Me too, but somehow
I don't know.
stick it out.
I've heard some stuff, and I don't think it's getting tired of studios.
Really? What have you heard?
It's getting kicked out of studios.
Thank you.
Bus driver Jim, why didn't we jump on the turnpike and hit 79 the other way so we would miss all this traffic?
She yells at the bus driver every time we get on the bus. Apparently, that little navigation system in front isn't good enough. You need to put Abby Lee Miller on your dashboard so she can give you the directions.
Hey, why don't you give Abby her little gift we got her?
In a shocking turn of events, Melissa and Jill announced that they went shopping and they bought a gift for Abby. Because that's what I think about when I'm shopping. What can I bring Abby?
It's just a little something that Melissa and I, we saw it and thought of you.
Oh, pretty. Now I need a gold outfit to go with it. And gold earrings and gold necklace. And
You can get that next week.
we'll keep it up.
Yeah.
Beautiful, look. Well, hey, ladies, I'm gonna put this away, but thank you very much for thinking of me. How about the next time you're out? I need a husband. Girls, come on, let's go. This is a very important competition. There's a lot at stake. We have a group number against Candy Apple and Brooke Solo. Never a dull moment in the Abby Lee Dance Company.
Oh, I got mail.
So we arrive at the hotel in Columbus, and as we're checking in, Kelly gets a note.
We are cordially invited to a soiree in the presidential suite downtown Columbus. Cocktail attired encouraged.
What kind of event is this?
What is it? Let me see.
No! Freaking apple. I just don't know what Kathy's trying to pull by inviting us to a party, but we're gonna go.
You know how you're supposed to keep your friends close and your enemies closer? Well, these ladies need to see the way my studio travels. It's first class all the way. Something Abby Lee doesn't know anything about.
Have you guys missed me?
We don't talk that much about you. I'm sorry.
I am actually excited to see Abby. I hate to say it. Do you think she's a good leader?
She just wants our kids to be the best they can be.
I just feel you guys would be so happy if you were someplace where you had a good leader.
Kathy, it sounds like you're seducing us. Do you want us to be part of your team?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. How many fights have you had with her already?
Oh, God, I don't even know.
It seems like it's a negative experience for you guys. Why don't you go somewhere where you're gonna be happy?
Never in a million years did I ever think Kathy would try to poach us from Abby. I thought she hated us.
Abby is still playing her games. That's too bad.
Get him up, get him up.
When we got off of the bus, I told my girls and their mothers, game faces on.
Abby Lee, she draws on abs. We have real abs. Keep going.
There they are. Keep your heads up high, all right? And remember, no running, hugging, kissing, just, hi, how are you?
Guys, come here. Don't even look at them. Do not look at them. Keep your eyes on me.
Hi, how are you?
I'm the curler.
Oh,
Very fashionable.
nobody can tell me?
Hi, guys. How are you?
God.
Hi.
Come on, let's go, girls.
Good to see
Thank you. I'm gonna overturn that apple cart. Kathy is gonna go after the jumps, the turns, the tricks. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go with entertainment value. I'm gonna pull my bow and arrow out, and I am gonna be right on target. Ladies, think of everything I yelled at you about 5 days ago, 4 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, yesterday, and go over that dance in your head. This is really important to me personally. It's really important to your moms.
Kendall's a competitor, but I'm not sure she fully understands what's at stake here.
Kendall, this is about you getting an Abby Lee Dance Company jacket or going back to the regular classes. You understand? Yes, Mom, you understand that?
I do.
Okay.
So in order to do that, you
I want
expect...
your corrections that I've corrected fixed. Kendall forgets that she is still on probation. And unless these technical issues get cleaned up quickly, her days are numbered.
Ready for a schnood?
Don't worry about that.
Let me go over this whole hair thing.
I think the most stressful part of getting the girls ready for the competition is the hair. If your snoot or your rat comes undone on stage, that is not going to be good.
Holly, thank you so much for giving me a black snood.
Wait a minute here. This is a snood.
I know.
But we have to, you can't wear different things on stage. You guys know that. Why am I finding out this now? You know, these moms may not know the difference between snoods, but I can tell. Some are thick crochet knitted snoods, and the other are really thin nylon, almost like a hairnet. Every one of these snoods has to be exactly the same. Details can make or break a number. But why didn't you buy 7 new ones of that?
Because when I left yesterday morning, I searched around 4 different stores Saturday morning. That's what I got.
But nobody told me.
Did.
I would have
told
said,
you on the
hey,
box.
Holly,
Where
if you had
were
to
you?
buy something
Where were
different.
you?
4 different stores, 4 different stores, 4 different stores. Holly, go to 14 different stores and then start complaining. I said,
okay,
buy 7 of the same thing.
You know what? I'm getting sick and tired about hearing these snoods, okay?
I want the thin ones that Holly bought in everybody's hair, and I want this in Nia's hair. We have to have the same thing. I'm the choreographer. Yoo-hoo! I'm over here. I designed the costume. The rats and the snoods make the number.
So, what do you think about Kathy last night?
What do you mean last night?
We had a soiree, and she was the only person there.
Wait a minute. When I left last night, you all didn't go up to your rooms?
Nope. We went
and changed.
Well, I think that's really going behind my back, and I don't appreciate it. Well, what did she have to say? Because that's solicitation.
She was asking us why we stay at your studio.
She just had some not so nice things to say about you.
I would never go and invite a bunch of moms from another dance studio to my room and then talk about their teacher. I can't believe that Kathy went behind my back again and invited my dance moms to a cocktail party. Who does that? That just goes to show you Kathy is up to her underhanded tricks again, thinking it's gonna get her ahead in the competition. Not. All right, girls, let's go.
Break the leg!
Are you the new little girl?
Yeah.
No, are you the one that said hi to me? To walk by?
I don't think so.
Oh, hey, good luck.
Thank you.
You know, I didn't appreciate Kathy going up to Kendall in the wings and wishing her good luck. Oh, you're the new girl? Good luck. She's a grown adult. Why would you do that to a little kid?
What's up with your guys' hair? It's interesting. Okay, have fun.
We are gonna just slaughter the candy apples.
Next up, Abby Lee Dance Company with Bad Apples.
So I'm watching the Abby Lee dancers and all of the little apples. I was clearly represented. I love it.
I really think that their faces and their facial expression and kind of that old-fashioned look really stood out during the performance. I thought they did great.
Next up, Candy Apples Dance Company with Baile Espinola.
totally look a lot older than our kids. They look 14, 15.
They were well-trained. Their technique was beautiful. They were doing 5 and 6 turns together as a group. I am really concerned.
I'd like to know that myself.
Teenagers.
After watching a number, I'm not certain that our girls were gonna pull it off.
Your kids look really old. Your kids look big.
Yeah.
They looked really old. Some of them were almost my height.
It's so good.
And I really questioned Kathy's integrity because you don't want to be known as somebody that lies about kids' ages at a competition. Well, that went down the tubes, didn't it?
What?
Well, when Kendall goes early and doesn't hold and doesn't listen to the music, Kendall, do you play an instrument? You need to. You need to learn to read music. You need to learn to hear it. No, you have to step up the face if you're standing next to this one. She was over the top with the face. Girls, this was an easy baby dance. I'm very upset with the girls. This was an easy piece, and they blew it.
Abby, don't you think those girls were much older than ours? They looked much older.
That's my job. I need to worry about that.
You think those girls were 9 and 10 years old?
No, I don't think they were 9 and 10. However, I look like an idiot that I just can't win on our own talent and
I think we
choreography
can
and
win.
costuming.
I
But I
don't
have
think
to
they
call
will.
somebody out because I think their kids are too old. I'm gonna have to walk out of here with my tail between my legs, getting beat by Kathy from Candy Apple. And I'm a little worried. I think you should be worried too.
How'd you guys get that Amish hairdo?
It's not Amish. Oh, yes, it is. No, you should know that. That's 40. You know what, Kathy? Why don't you go think of something good to say, then come back and talk to me? Because if that's all you got, it's not that good.
They're about to announce the group awards, and I'm dreading it. Kathy's girls are good. I think this might be the one time that Kathy beats us.
Third place, number 47, Dock of the Bay. Second place, number 44, Bailey Espanola. And our top junior small group, number 43, Apple Tree.
I guess that Abby was right about the rat and the snood, because we did win first place. I guess the judges liked that. It went with the theme of the dance.
I think it's time for some pork chops and applesauce.
How do you like them apples, Kathy?
Now ready for our top teen small
It's beyond words for me. I am totally irritated with this whole situation. It's an outrage that she won. Our dance was far superior.
Did you see how pissed Kathy was? Oh, she was.
I would love to see the scores on that one. I'm sorry, and you know me. I don't ever rock the boat. But that was a no-brainer.
She's go to 287. Bailey Espanola go to 275.
Oh my God, that is utterly ridiculous.
Abby Lee has barely beaten us in this group number, but right now I don't have time to just sit and brood about that. I've got to focus on Erica because Erica is going up against Brooke in a couple minutes, and I think we can still win this. They were sitting behind us, and I heard them saying, oh, we're sweating bullets. So, you know what? They were nervous, their knees were knocking, their butts were shaking.
Brooke, warmed up, nothing sloppy. Don't worry about the apple. I am relieved that that group competition is over. I was really worried that we were gonna lose. Now I need to concentrate on Brooke because those older girls up against her are very talented.
We're on 102, so yeah, one more and then you're up.
The Candy Apples did a great job, so at that point I was getting really nervous.
Next up, Abby Lee Miller solo, Garden of Eden.
Good job.
Abby looked at me and was like, she did great. And for Abby to say that, Brooke had to do pretty good.
Good luck. It's all up to Erica right now to bring us some justice.
Next up, Candy Apple Solo, Through the Looking Glass.
If you had a chance to see more than you could ever see, if you had a chance to know more than people really show, peek behind the curtains, take a look inside. The secrets that the world don't know, what we try to hide, what we can't define.
There are things you can't explain, like silver linings in the
I think Brooke gave an amazing performance, but I'm a little bit worried because that other girl from Candy Apple was much more mature than Brooke.
You made her fabulous. Go hug your mommy. It was fabulous.
Baby.
Yay!
She doesn't seem like she was from Kathy's studio at all.
Exactly. She's at least 15.
Yeah.
There's no way that kid's 11, 12.
I don't think so either.
Hi there.
Hello.
I was just wondering if we could talk to Kathy and Erica's mom.
Sure.
If you guys could come upstairs with me.
Mm-hmm.
They're questioning Erica's age.
Who is?
The competition. Yeah, because I was back there and the girl walked over and goes, we need birth certificates for Kathy's students.
Hi, Kathy. I'm Lee with Rising Star. Hey,
nice to meet
we've
you.
got a lot of people questioning
Yeah.
Erica.
Yes.
Yeah. Erica's age.
Yeah.
We have people complaining that they have seen her perform in the 14 age division at other competitions.
Okay, so I don't have birth certificates. I didn't have to have birth certificates
Let me ask you a
at the
question.
last.
How old is Erica and her date of birth?
Erica is 14.
Correct.
January
17.
Yeah.
97.
So 97, she's 13, 14.
Yeah.
Then, all right, she is in the wrong age division.
And so is Brooke.
Okay, I'll take that up in a minute with Abby.
We definitely need to take that up. Okay.
I promise you I will.
Okay.
Hi, Abby.
Hi, how are you?
Good. We got somebody questioning Brooke's age.
Okay, she's 13, and
When
she
is her birth
turned
date?
January.
Of what year?
I don't know.
January 30th of 98.
Of 98. Her ages go as of the first of the year. So she would have been 12.
Right.
The first year she turned 13 in January.
Right.
Do we have proof of that?
I can call and get it faxed.
That'll do.
Some of the people at the competition thought that Brooke wasn't in the correct age category.
Who's questioning it? Is it a parent?
Is one of them Candy Apple, Kathy Nesbitt?
Yeah, she is.
I mean, that girl that she had in there, there is no way that she's 12.
No, she is not. She is 13, 14. We've already
Okay,
moved
good,
her out.
because I was going to say, I mean, you know how long I've been doing that. I have never seen a dance instructor blatantly lie about a kid's age to try to beat me. Erica is a beautiful dancer. Had her teacher entered her in the right age division, she probably would have won the whole thing. But instead, she was disqualified.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. Those people who ruin it are just the ones that are jealous.
Brooke just competed, and they're questioning her age.
Okay. Brooke is 13 years old. She was born in January of 1998, which makes her 12 for this particular cutoff date.
They need her birth certificate. Is there any way you could take a picture with your phone and send it to the judge? I have the judge's phone number.
Thank you.
I called my competition director. She faxed over the birth certificate. Everything was good. My apple seeds are all lined up in a row.
Jim Acro, age 11, 12, a second place, platinum score number 103. Desert Rain, first place, platinum score number 104, Garden of Eden from Abby Lee Dance Company.
Good job, great job. I'm proud of everybody. You worked hard. Woo!
I ended up getting first overall, and I was really excited, and I just hope Abby's proud because I really worked hard for this.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
I just wanted to tell you that your red was such a nice tribute to Candy Apples. And
my colors have been black and red.
Oh, and my
since
colors have been
19,
yeah,
whatever,
well,
80.
Oh, better give me a birth certificate on that. Mine have been red and white since mine have been red and white.
That woman went right to nasty, rotten to the core. The moms were telling me that you were really dissing me, wondering why they're still with me.
Just questioning. Time out.
Kathy,
Time.
Bobby.
You think way too highly of yourself, especially the way you dress.
Listen,
Wait a minute, you know
Granny,
what, Christy?
take it out the
Listen.
hallway.
All right, listen, Nose.
Leave it to Kathy to take it to below the belt level.
You've done nothing
150.
but complain about her forever. You need to take your cheap dress.
My
and
dress is not
mosey
cheap.
on
It's
out.
Ralph Lauren there, honey.
Oh, I highly doubt it. Oh.
Go back to junior high, Grandma. Kathy is the geriatric mean girl. Be
Abby,
gone,
I'll
witch!
talk
You
to
have
you
no
later.
powers here.